Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, come on, y'all. Better give me some eggs right now. Steve Harvey, yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say, I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, man. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Trying to do something with it too, man. I was having a conversation the other day, with a young person, and they were telling me how they felt that their life was stuck, that their life was in a rut, that they, didn't know what to do next. And one of the things that was causing them, this sadness or this depression, I mean, they're really, really into something right now. One of the things that was causing it, was the fact that, they had made a list of things they wanted to accomplish by a certain age. And, that age, they just had a birthday recently. And, they were looking at the list, and the list hadn't been fulfilled. And because that list hadn't been fulfilled, they were really, really sad about it. You know, one of the things that they had on the list was marriage, kids, and I don't know everything else that was on the list, but that was one of them. And because she had reached a certain age and she wasn't married and she didn't have the kids and she had just celebrated her birthday, she's gone into this mode of sadness where it's really, really taking a toll on her. And as I was learning about her situation, I was thinking about it, and I just wanted to share this with you all this morning, that one of the things about making a list about what you want, which I happen to be a proponent of, I do it myself. I have people have dream boards. I have a goal sheet. I've been doing it for years. It's a wonderful way, to set goals and to keep it in front of you as a constant reminder. And I always go over this goal list every day. You know, I mean, I go over it all the time, every day. Sometimes I miss a day here and there, but mostly every day I pull my goal sheet out and I look at it, I read it. So I was going to these rallies and I was learning about, people who were successful and how they kept their mind right and positive. And one of the things I learned was to make these dream boards, these lists, these goal sheets. And, in making a goal sheet, and you make the sheet according to what you want, think about one thing. When you made your goal sheet about what you wanted, does your goal sheet have on it what God wants from you? Did you ask in any of this what was his will in your life? Look, man, what we want oftentimes is not what he wants for us. And, if you're fighting against what you were created for, if you're fighting against his will, what do you want to happen? See, don't be so hard on yourself when you look at your goal sheet and you look at what you've not become, what you thought was a great idea. Don't be so hard on yourself because you just made a minor mistake, as do most people. We oftentimes make our goals and set our goals up without ever considering what is it that God wants from us. We keep talking about what we want without ever finding out or knowing what it is God wants for us. Well, guess what, man? Maybe you fighting against the grain. Maybe you just a salmon heading upstream. That's a tough fight upstream. Not all salmons get up to the spawning grounds, Some of them don't make it upstream, but all of them, nearly all of them, except the ones that's killed by prey, when they're spawned, they go out to the ocean. That's cool because you're going with the grain, you're going downstream, you're going with the flow. But when it's time to go against the grain, it's tough. And a lot of us have just been going against the grain for all of these years. But you know what? Listen, man, I did it. I know a lot of people who did it. Very few people get it right from the very beginning. Man, you got to stumble through life sometimes. Sometimes you got to fall through life. You got to make a lot of mistakes, man. But these mistakes are not failures. When you fail at something, don't look at it as a failure. Don't look at yourself as a failure because you're 30 and your goals ain't reached that you had on your list. That was your list. What about the things that's going right? Stop looking at what you're not. Take some time out and thank God for what you are. How about the fact that you keep waking up to be 30? You get depressed about these birthdays. You really want to throw yourself in some depression. Miss a birthday. You really got a problem now. Look at where you are. You keep reaching birthdays. That's a glorious blessing. You keep waking up. You got your health. You've accomplished something. Something on your list is done. People spend too much time on the negative side and you're just throwing yourself into depression. So what, you wanted to be married by a certain age and you wanted to have kids. Okay, cool. You could have done all that with the wrong person. There's a blessing in not being married to the wrong person. There's a blessing in not having kids and nobody to help you raise them. There's a blessing in that, man. You're talking to somebody who can tell it to you. You can marry the wrong person if you want to. I'm telling you, you're going to be up in some mess you can't count on. So instead of being angry because you're not married, you don't have kids, why don't you thank God the man? Maybe he spared you from some misery here. Maybe you could have married the wrong person. Maybe you'd have kids and you're not really ready to be a mother or a father. You got to look at the upside, man. Quit looking at what you don't have. Take some time to thank God for what you do have. When you do that, you make more room for blessings to flow into your life. I'm not saying how God thinks because I really don't know, but I'm telling you. If a person comes to me and I always give a person something and they never appear grateful or they never say thank you, please know you can quit coming to me. Now, I don't know that's how God works because I've gone back to him several times without being grateful or thanking him, and he's filled my basket up again. So I really think he's not like that. But I can't make the call for sure. But I think at one point in time, just me talking, I'd be a little ticked off at somebody who was always taking and never showing any gratitude. At one point in time, I would just stop the flow of the take. You can't take no more from me. That's what I would do. Now, I'm not calling it like that because I ain't him, but I know he's merciful. He's full of goodness and he'll forgive you again. And thank God he does that because he's sure enough done it for me. But wow, man, take some time out today and be grateful for what you have. Stop complaining about where you're not and think about where you are and then take it from there. And the next time you make a list, make sure on that list you have God's will. What does he want for you? God give everybody a gift and a talent. Some of us never apply our gifts and talents. We head off in another direction. Then you wonder why your life ain't where it's supposed to be. Have you ever thought about what God gifted you to do? Have you ever thought about doing that? Skip what you want. I wanted to play in the NBA, but I got to tell you something. At dribbling and shooting and running all at one time, it was throwing me off a little bit. So I'm doing what I do. It's pretty cool. You can look at it that way, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. It is time to begin. But before we start, we want to say thank you. I know you're probably thinking I'm thanking the fans and everything, and we do. Because without you, we wouldn't have a show. We wouldn't have the numbers. We wouldn't have the ratings. We couldn't be number one without you. So for that, we have to say thank you. But I have a question for you and me and everybody else, though. Who we really need to thank, though? Huh? Who we really owe it to? Who really got us here? Skip this show. I'm talking about who got us to the next phase of life. Who was that? I'm going to tell you who it was. It was him again. He did it. God did it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it either. His love is all-encompassing. His mercy and grace is available to all. I know for a fact I have been a direct recipient of nothing but a whole lot of grace and mercy and a whole lot of forgiveness. And I thank him for it. Because, man, really, technically, I shouldn't even be here. Technically. I really shouldn't, man. I know the times I thought I was gone. And it was two of them. And then I don't even know about the times somebody had some evil plan for me and it just ain't work out for them like it usually does.
Right.
I'm Isaiah 54:17 all day long. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So you come for me if you want to, but I need you to understand I'm not over here by myself now. Okay? You know, I might look like I'm takeable, but they ain't got me yet. My track record with him is strong. Okay? So come if you want to. You're going to end up where all the rest of them at.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That ain't no threat. That ain't no nothing. That's his promise to me. He told me no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm just stupid enough to believe that. And thus far, it didn't work.
Yes. Yes.
Here you go again, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. If you don't like the way we started, man, if I was you, I would just bear with it. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
That's good.
Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, Junior Boy, better known as Kill Space, and the legend of Nephew Tommy. Junior, I used up all your time. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay, Uncle. Listen,
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. I want to thank him, too. I want to thank him for the work he's doing in my life. But I'm going to tell you what else I need. I need him to help me find a ladder. Lord, you can't own no house without no ladder. Woo-hoo. Well, I found that out first off the top.
Yeah.
I need to go down here and find a ladder. I can't reach nothing in here. I can't turn no light bulbs. I can't do nothing. You got to get a ladder. And I need a wrench. For some reason, I need a wrench as well.
Tell you something else too, Junior.
Man. What's that,
You got these things going around your house called gutters. You're going to get to know them real well.
I need a ladder, man. I'm telling you.
All right, Junior. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll check in with the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to start your morning off with the nephew as he runs that prank back. What you got for us, Neff? Daytime and everything, but
Look. Ain't nobody in the cemetery complaining about no prank call. We going to the cemetery. I ain't had a damn person down there call me and say, I don't like what you doing. So we going to the cemetery. This right here is called Tombstone. Tombstone. We not talking about the movie. This is not about Wyatt Earp. This is about a tombstone.
Okay.
Not a Western. Okay? Let's go, Cat Dog.
Funeral home, Mr. Kendrick.
Hey, man, we got a problem with this funeral home. Let me ask y'all something. Look, y'all done messed around and put the wrong name on my auntie tombstone as well as the date, and we got a problem we got to get rectified, man. Y'all got
Hold on, man. Calm down. First of all, what is your name?
My name is Reggie, man, but y'all, I can't understand a funeral home making these kind of mistakes. You know, that don't make no sense. How long have y'all even been in the business to be doing something like this?
Sir, this is a family business. We've been doing this 40 plus years.
Why y'all making mistakes like this, man?
What's the problem? What's the mistake? What mistake you think we made?
Okay, look, man. We buried my auntie 2 weeks ago. Her name is Rosetta.
Okay.
All right. The way you spell her name is Rosetta. Y'all got Rozetta. And she was born June the 8th, 1948. Y'all got August the 6th, 1940. Y'all got the dates mixed up, and y'all got her name mixed up. And what we ain't finna do is have my auntie rested in peace with the wrong stuff on her tombstone. That don't make no sense, man.
Calm down. Bro, you keep yelling at me. I can't. There's no way I can help you if you're yelling at me. Now, I need...
Well, fix the problem then, man.
Well, I can check the paperwork. And see what the problem is. Now, if you gave me the wrong information, your family gave me the wrong information, then we just put down what we was given. And if we got to change something, we'll change it, but it's going to cost you some more money.
Oh, no, hold on. Y'all ain't, we're not paying another damn dime to that funeral home. Not another damn dime. The stuff going to get changed on this damn tombstone, and we're not paying for nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you this here.
I'm saying we can help you out. I can help you, but if you gave me the wrong information, that's on you. I didn't do that. That's on you.
We didn't give you the wrong information. Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. What is your name?
Funeral.
What is your name?
My name is Kendrick.
Okay, Kendrick, let me tell you something. If this don't get changed by tonight, me and some of my cousins finna come out there and start digging up bodies.
Y'all not coming over here and digging up nothing. Y'all, this is my place. You gonna disrespect my family and come over here and you gonna dig up what?
We gonna dig up some bodies if y'all don't get this rectified on my hand tombstone.
There's not gonna be none of that. I'm not having you coming over here. We gonna fix the problem. I'm gonna check the paperwork, and I can get back to you. That's what I can do. But you ain't digging up nothing.
If y'all ain't fix this thing on my hand tombstone by this evening, me and my cousin is coming out there digging up some of them damn dead bodies until y'all get this damn thing fixed.
Ain't gonna be nobody coming over here and
somebody
nothing. Wait a minute. Listen. Hold on. See.
What?
Now I'm getting excited too. Come, man. Let me just talk to you like a man. Listen. What I'm saying to you is that the family fills out the paperwork, puts the name and the birth date on there. If it is incorrect and it has to be fixed, I have to call the man out here to fix it. And that's going to cost some money. I have to pay him. All I'm saying is, if that is the case, if the paperwork is incorrect, it's not on us, and I'm going to have to charge you a little extra money just so I can get it taken care of.
I'm not going to get charged nothing. We ain't got no more money, man. We ain't got no more money. Y'all charge us an arm and a leg to bury my honey. We ain't got no more. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you one more time, Mr. Kendrick. If I don't see a child, I'm coming out there this evening to look at my auntie tombstone. I'm coming out there. Now, if the date and the name ain't fixed, I promise you, so help me, I'm finna start digging up bodies, and if your ass is out there, I'm gonna put you in one of them holes that I done dug up.
Man, I tell you what, Reggie, you're not gonna put me in no hole, man. Like I said, I'm trying to talk to you and tell you what the deal is and how we will get this fixed. Ain't nobody coming out here and digging up nothing. I have to call somebody to get it fixed.
I bet you I'm digging up a hole and I'm putting your in it if you don't fix my auntie tombstone.
Then we both is going in the damn hole. That's what's going to happen.
We both going in there then. Because somebody, y'all done mess around and put the wrong date. Y'all done spelled my auntie name wrong and everything. All of that.
Man, I don't even answer the damn phone. Let my uncle get it. Listen, Reggie.
What?
Reggie,
what do you want?
We're not going to fix nothing. Me and you yelling at each other, we mean. We don't do this. Yelling at each other is not going to fix the problem. I still have to do a step here. I have to look at this paperwork.
So when is you going to look at it then?
Reggie, if you keep yelling, I don't even have time to even go over this paperwork. Every time I get ready to look at something, you yelling in my ear.
Okay, well, let me say this to you one more time. I'm coming. Matter of fact, I'm finna come out there right now. That's what I'm finna do.
You know what? Well, come on then. I try to talk nice to your tell you what to do. I told you that this is a family business, and you disrespected me. Man, you. You come out here, you ain't no cousin. We both going to whole day. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. See, I got you nice. I'm going right out there in just a minute. You don't even know how to lift your kid.
Well, you need to know that my is on my way, because I guarantee you, y'all gonna change it.
I could bring your in. Bring your you ain't no cousin. Who else the will call? I dig up both 7 holes out this day.
I bet you when they get ready to spell Kendrick on the tombstone, I bet you they won't spell that wrong.
Oh, baby, come on, you. You and your cousin.
Well, I got something else I need to tell you.
What the else you got to say?
I said if you listening to
No.
You alright?
Man. You, Tommy. How about that? Damn.
Hey, man.
You got me, man. Man, I wasn't even supposed to be in here today. I knew something was funny.
Oh, man. You alright now?
Yeah, you got me, but I was going to dig a hole for your today, trying to tell you.
All right, hey, man, I got to ask you one more thing. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Take it
All
away,
right,
Shirley. I ain't
nephew.
got nothing to say. I did it. I did what I needed to do.
You don't need to have anything to say. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Ask the CLO Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, celebrities, presidents, and people from all walks of life are posting heartfelt tributes to the late, great Harry Belafonte. Plus, in other entertainment news, Toni Braxton came close to a massive heart attack. Wow. And Tyrese has been ordered to pay over $500,000 in child support and legal fees. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, it is time to ask the CLO. Yeah, this is from Zonia in Chesapeake, who writes, my male coworker has tried to date me for over a year, but I don't mix business with pleasure. He met one of my female friends and he treats her like a queen. She said the sex is exceptional too. Do I get my man back or let her have him?
That's too late.
What?
You blew it.
Yeah.
You blew it. You blew your
Ship
opportunity
has
with that
sailed.
little dumbass rule you got. I don't mix dating with business. You work together. That's all. You had your shot. He ain't your man.
No.
You know, he might have found somebody that really appreciate his efforts, and they're rewarding each other. Because if she telling you his is good, Lord have mercy, she ain't telling you what she putting on him now. He's somewhere so happy.
All right.
Yep, too late. You blew it.
Yeah.
You missed
Ship
it.
has
You
sailed.
little stupid rule. Down there
Well, a lot of
listening
people
to that
do
damn
have that
HR
rule.
department. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, people get married at companies all the time. You can meet your soulmate on your job, and you listening to them fools in HR because they trying to keep the little workplace happy. That you gonna sacrifice your happiness so your boss be all right.
Mrs. Farrell,
What happened?
you're
Yeah.
awfully quiet right
He
now.
is 100% correct. I met my husband
Yeah,
Good job.
and on the job. We've been married, it'll be 19 years this year, but he was
That's
not
right.
my supervisor. Just wanted to say that.
Be
I
clear.
don't
Let's
give a
be
damn if
clear.
you was.
No. We were equal. We were peers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Always like
You
to,
right,
you
though,
know.
CLO. Tell them.
Yeah, I always like to defer to the experts on these things. Moving on to Regina in Trenton, who says, my husband and I had a bad argument and our windows were up. My busybody, the busybody old woman next door came over to me after I put my son on the bus and said I need to show my husband more respect. I told her to mind her business. I feel bad now. Did I tell her the right thing or should I go apologize?
No, she do need to mind her business.
That part.
Yeah, but
No,
yeah.
that part is fine.
Uh-huh.
Now, if
You
you
think
call
because
her
she old, you
old,
can't talk to her that way?
well, you think you probably if you called her old, bitter, battle axe wench, then you might want to apologize for that. But other than that, no, you don't owe her an apology.
But let it
You
go
need to
for a
mind
week,
her
though.
business.
Let that soak in. You need that.
Go
Who,
ahead.
the neighbor?
Hey,
Or the husband?
so much for
Yeah, the
respecting
neighbor.
our elders.
I mean,
How we all were raised.
you do respect your elders, but elders got to respect too now.
They
Respect
do.
go both ways.
Two-way
You know,
street, yeah.
she need to mind her business. You could go over and just just say, hey, look, I was in a bad space when I put the kid on the bus.
Yeah.
I really respect you and thank you for your consideration. But if our windows wasn't up, you wouldn't have anything to say. So I'll be more conscious of that later.
Yeah, I like that better.
She probably a nice ass old lady. You gonna need sugar or some pie or some help with that little ragged ass child of yours. You gonna need some help, and she gonna be there for you. And then she knows, she the neighborhood watch
The
cat.
busybody, yeah.
Well, but she gonna keep people breaking in your house. She gonna dial 911. She at the house looking at the window right now.
Right. Okay.
That's
All right.
Miss Payne of our street on 112th Street. Miss Payne saw everything.
Number 112th Street.
Yeah, she saw everything.
She got you in trouble, didn't she? I could tell.
So many days. That's why on 4th of July, we waited till it got a little bit dark, and we put hammerheads and M80s in her tulip bed and blew up her whole damn front garden. On 3. We set
That's
7 cherry bombs and some M80s off.
Did your daddy beat your behind?
Yes.
No, it was you.
No, they didn't know it was us.
Oh, she didn't tell? Okay.
They done had cameras.
Oh, she told.
Porches.
No, it wasn't no ring cameras or nothing like that. And it was dark,
Yeah.
And that was one lie I was definitely going to hold to. I heard that noise. I didn't know what it was. I got scared. I ran in the garage. I started lying what I was about. I probably started lying. I know my first lie was 4. So I know it 2. I lied.
Lying at 4.
I don't know. I have no idea. All right, we're going to move on to Carlin in Fort Wayne. Carlin says, I had sex with my pastor when I was in my 20s, and he left me $25,000 in his will. His widow made sure everyone knew so I would be embarrassed. I'm 39 and married now. Do I owe anyone an explanation? If so, how do I explain it?
No, you don't say nothing. I don't know why he left me the money. I know I was always kind to him, but I don't.
I'll say.
Giving. That sounds
Yeah.
good right there. That sounds good right there. That sounds good.
If he ever needed somebody to do something around the church, I would present it. I was there. Other than that, I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Praise God. I'm gonna tithe and pay 10% back, and then as the rest of it, I'm probably gonna go to the mall.
Okay.
The mall.
You got that good.
Yeah. I mean, me and my husband, we gonna take a couple trips.
Yeah.
And put these kids in that little program they wanted up at the school, and then praise God.
What's she gonna tell her husband if he asks?
That's just same thing.
Give him the exact same speech.
He didn't even know her then.
No, you're doing this at the church, but hey, whatever the case, and then just bust out shouting.
Whoa, glory! Like this girl did.
You know a husband want to know why. 25 grand.
We got $25K all of a sudden.
25K?
Yeah.
Well, this is the last one, Steve. This is from Onyx. Onyx in Decatur. Love that name, Onyx. I've been with this guy for 4 months, and every time we have sex, he wants to be completely under the cover. I mean, like we're in a fort on top of the bed. It's hot under there, and we can only do one position under there. Is this weird to you?
Yeah, that's all he got. That's all he got. That's all he got. Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, that's it. That's all he got. One move.
What's with the covers, though? What is that about?
Well, he feel like he's sneaking.
So crazy.
What is he trying to hide under there?
Well, they ain't trying to hide nothing. It's like a little bit, ever since a little boy, he been wanting to camp outside. So he's got to combine a workout,
Yeah.
camping, all in one. And you're going to have to break up with him now, because that's all he got.
Let's go get on her nerves.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Entertainers, lawmakers, clergy, academics, and titans of industry celebrated the life of 96-year-old Harry Belafonte, remembering the, quote, uncompromising black man who made America better. Mr. Belafonte passed away in his New York City home on Tuesday. Reverend Al Sharpton said Harry Belafonte was a true mentor and friend. I am heartbroken to hear of his death, but inspired by the long, fruitful life he led. Sharpton said in a statement, he was a culture-changing entertainer, a history-changing activist, and an unmatched intellectual. Rest in power, Mr. B. And former President Barack Obama remembered Belafonte as a barrier-breaking legend who used his platform to lift others up. And all of us here, of course, at the Steve Harvey Morning Show send our deepest condolences to the Belafonte family. Wow.
Icon.
Man.
Legend, boy.
Yeah, he touched a lot of people. He really, really did.
Yeah, he's just major, man. Just a major player. And a lot of young people don't know who he is or what he did, but he moved the civil rights movement. He moved as an activist.
Yes, he did.
He taught black people so many things and required so many things of white America. So he was way more than an entertainer, man. Dude was impactful.
Yes,
that's right. That's right. And in other entertainment news, according to People magazine, I didn't know this, Toni Braxton came close to a massive heart attack. Toni was diagnosed with autoimmune condition lupus back in 2008, and she dismissed the chest pains she began suffering with last year, attributing them to the grief over the death of her sister Tracy. Toni eventually went to the doctor, and her left main coronary artery was 80% blocked. Toni was shocked when she was told that she could have had a massive heart attack and wouldn't have survived. The eye-opening health scare is why Toni Braxton is spreading awareness that May is Lupus Awareness Month. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Amen.
At all. And you can't tell. I mean, you know, by the outside, of course, she looks great, you know, but you just never know. You never know.
There go God doing it again.
Again.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right, Steve. Yeah. So we're glad she got checked, and wow.
Yeah, she
all right,
was
and
a doctor. She thought her heart was broken from her sister's death.
Yeah, from Tracy's death. Yeah, because that was heartbreaking. Yeah, that she passed away so suddenly, and then, wow, she had her own issues. All right, moving on to this story, finally in entertainment news, Tyrese has been ordered by a judge in his child custody hearing, to pay his ex-wife Samantha Gibson over $600,000 for back child support and lawyer fees. Yeah, Tyrese doesn't have to pay it all at once. The judge set May 15th as the due date for about $258,000 of it, but his attorney will file an appeal.
Help us, God.
Yeah.
Woo. Help us.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
Anybody seen his Instagram? Anybody?
Yeah.
Video. Would you say help us?
Yeah, well, help us.
What that mean?
You gonna need help because he coming.
Yeah. Video load.
Video.
Yeah.
Video load.
So what you said? We gonna hear about it? We gonna all hear about it?
I told him when he put that album out, get ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
well, $600,000 in total. It's a lot of money.
God, dog.
Man.
What, Tommy? What?
That number just hit me.
Yeah.
How much?
It's a big number. Over 600,000. Over $500,000.
dog.
Yeah.
So let me help everybody understand because I watch people, you know, don't know baby need that much money. That ain't what it is.
Right.
That is not what child support is. If you have a baby with a woman, that baby now, because he is yours or she is yours, is now your responsibility. And that baby is owed by law the same lifestyle that you brought him or her into the world with. You do not get to have a baby and go live your life in the limelight, flying, balling, and then put that baby over there on welfare assistance somewhere. That ain't how the game work. Because having this baby was your decision. So having that baby was your decision. So the court's not finna let that go like that. And then when you don't pay or haven't paid, they're going to come get it.
Yeah, and there are penalties involved in that. Yeah.
Well, but
It's
all
back
y'all
child
talking
support and
about
penalties.
don't no baby need that much money for diapers in school. That's not what child support is. You brought a child into the world. You are responsible for the welfare of that child. You might as well just put your manhood pants on and wear them, because this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody was talking about Kanye got to pay $2 million. That ain't nothing to Kanye. What y'all talking about? It's just $2 million.
It's
You
the
supposed to be a
lifestyle.
you $6 billion up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The hell is $2 million?
It's like what, 200,000,
Man, whatever it is. So see,
20,000 to a billionaire.
you know, I know when you make $100,000 a year and you see somebody have to make a payment of $600,000. I understand you had that, but y'all, just please understand that ain't the way it works.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank
That's
you.
what it is. Thank you for breaking that down,
All right.
Steve.
Yeah. His attorney will
Way
file
to
an
go,
appeal.
Man, he gonna appeal all he want. He got to pay that money, man.
Coming up at 20, we're moving on now. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour in trending aviation news, a drunk man arrested after peeing on a passenger during a flight from New York to India. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. In trending aviation news, a man on an American Airlines flight from New York to India peed on another passenger. That's right. You heard me correctly. Peed on another passenger. The pilot and crew said the passenger was heavily intoxicated and was repeatedly arguing with the operating crew, was not willing to be seated and continuously endangering the safety of the crew and the aircraft while getting into an argument with a co-passenger. That's when the guy peed on him. When the flight landed in India, the drunk and unruly man was arrested.
Ooh. No.
We whooping his butt.
No. When the flight landed in India, the man was placed on a gurney and carried off the plane.
That's how I would have read if you had been on that flight.
Then, after he came to at the hospital, he was arrested. No, you don't even need the police to come get him off this plane. You need some paramedics. Right? I promise you pee on me. Dog, it ain't nothing. This is going to be the longest flight you ever been on.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
You're not going to believe this, man.
And I got to pee back on you. I got to.
So now
I got to. Bring me some more water.
All I want is water.
Steve, what if you were the captain?
I'd have just circled for a little while. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to have your attention, please. I understand we've got a disturbance in the back of the plane. It's in my understanding there's a passenger urinated on another passenger. The reason we're circling right now is to let full effect of that ass whooping to set in. We're going to probably add another hour and 15 to this flight due to the circling motion that I'm throwing in. And I do hope you all understand. Please ignore the commotion in the back. Flight attendants will be coming around and collecting all cups. There will be no more peeing on this flight. With no more soft drinks will be served, water, anything like that. So please, you can have peanuts, sandwiches, and things of that nature, but there will be no more
dry
mouth. Salt makes you thirsty.
Yeah, Captain. I'm choking on my peanuts.
I understand that. We're going to cut out all this peeing on this flight, right? We've got 12 more hours in, and it's going to be a minute. So just pack it in, go to sleep, try to doze off. We'll straighten this plane out shortly. Enjoy the flight. We'll get back to you later on.
Enjoy the flight.
But this is crazy, Captain, because this has happened before on an American Airlines flight back in March when another drunk passenger peed on a co-passenger. So what is going on here?
Once again, this is not involving any black passengers, obviously. We'll get back to you with the results of what's going on in the back.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll check in with Steve's voicemail, 877-29-STEVE, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to check Steve's voicemail. And if you would like to leave a message for Steve, call him 877-29-STEVE. 877-29-STEVE. You might just hear your call on the air. This one, Steve, is from a substitute teacher in Montgomery, Alabama.
Hey, Steve, this is Adrienne from Montgomery, Alabama. I just have a general question that I figured y'all could share with the radio land. I just want to know, what do you think is the difference between the kids today and in the in the old generation? And what would you say is needed in order for that to change? Because we've been seeing and hearing about so many deaths, disrespect, all kind of things that I just don't remember seeing growing up, and I'm only 34. So as a substitute teacher, I've seen it, I've witnessed it, and it's the disgust, it's just disgusting, to be honest. So I just wanted to, maybe spread this and try to figure out what the issue is.
Well, two things that I know of. When they remove prayer from schools, see, when you remove prayer, that's an invitation for everything else. And then you just have an overall loss of respect for people who are older than you.
Yes.
No manners at all.
That's
About that
so
earlier.
that right
Yeah.
there.
When you remove prayer and then you take away respect, it's the Wild Wild West. And here we go. And like that young lady was saying, that to me is the overriding problem. Because, look, you can't reprimand these kids anymore. They stripped people in authority. They were stripped all their authority and given it over to a child who does not have the bandwidth to make the decisions that they are being allowed to make. You just don't have the bandwidth for it yet. You don't even know who you are.
Life experience. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And that disrespect, that girl, remember that video where the girl hit the teacher because she took her phone? She got recently sentenced to a year.
The teacher did?
No, the girl that hit the teacher.
Oh, okay.
So there's some anger issues, the disrespect.
Yeah.
What is going on with these kids, man?
It's you and it's parenting too.
Yeah, it starts
Yes.
Because
it does.
we got too many parents today who are trying to be their children's friend instead of their parent.
Talk.
That's true.
And so now y'all go into the mall dressing alike, talking, laughing, talking at people, letting your baby cuss while you in prison. You can't cuss around me as much as I cuss. Until you paying bills, there's rules. My father told me and my brothers, you better not ever let your blankety blank mama hear no blankety blank coming out your blanking mouth.
Okay.
He was talking to us like that.
You're right.
Righty.
And he was clear about it.
Uh-huh.
So me and my brothers, as much as we cussed, when it came to my mama, man, oh no. No.
Yeah.
And that carried over
Respect.
to...
Ultimate
Listen to me, man. I'm 66 years old. Do you know when I'm talking to old people, I refer to them as yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir.
Of course. Yes.
To this day.
Yes.
And I am an older person.
Yeah, that's how we were raised. The kids today aren't raised like that.
Oh, I can't tell you how many kids try to talk to me. What's up, Steve? I don't even got nothing to say to your ass. I'm not Steve. I'm Mr. Harvey.
Hello.
Your punk ass 9 talking about some, hey, Steve. Steve?
What?
Yes.
No, we ain't equal.
Exactly, Steve.
But it's not
true.
taught. That's the problem.
Yeah,
That's right,
they're not
Tom.
raised like we were. Yeah, we
Not
were
taught.
it was different.
So
It was automatic. We just knew that.
Well, why aren't these parents today teaching their children what we learned generation after generation?
See,
I don't understand
some of them are missing it. And then we in the me, I generation. This Instagram promotes me and I. And to where the point, you are the most important person in the universe, according to Instagram. You don't even look at yourself. I got somebody who works for me, right? Very, very talented. But in their mind, they me. Already.
What?
They me.
What?
Wait, excuse me, what?
No, and I keep telling them, bro, listen to me.
I don't understand.
It take a long time to get here. You
can
can't
continue this
you can't
conversation.
demand respect that you haven't earned.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's good
All right.
conversation, good round table talk.
Yeah.
Man, good call.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. All right. Coming up, it's a prank phone call from the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, we have nothing in common with her. All right, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few. Because right now, it is time for the nephew's prank call. There I go again, prank phone call. Prank phone call for today. What you got, Neff?
Well, we're going to get a little stupid this morning, y'all. This right here, you know, it's a birthday, all right? It's somebody's birthday, and I want to make sure I get them something, you know, and I want to get them something nice, you know?
Oh, that is nice. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. This right here is your wife's birthday.
Huh?
Your wife's birthday. You know, and I just feel like it's polite for me to call and talk to the man and ask him, you know, and make sure we not getting the same thing.
What?
You know, for your wife. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Considerate of you.
Ain't no sense in her getting the same thing. So let's talk this out. What you gonna get her, what I'm gonna get her.
Oh,
you know,
man.
but I want to get her something nice and sexy. You know what I'm saying? So your wife's birthday, okay? I don't see nothing wrong with this. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Darren.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Darren, man, what's going on, bro? This, my name is Chris, man. I work with your wife, Sharon. I think I may have seen you at one of the gatherings before, man, like a happy hour we had after work or something. I don't know if you remember me or not.
No, I don't remember you.
Okay, cool. Hey, listen, man, I know Sharon's birthday is coming up, so I wanted to, if you didn't mind, I hope you don't mind me calling. I wanted to reach out and see if you were, you know, what you were getting her for a birthday. I wanted to make sure, you know, we were going to pitch in and get her something at the job. We want to make sure, you know, we didn't get, you know, what you may be going to get her. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like something like a grab bag or something like that?
No, I wasn't going to hit her with no grab bag. I was just, you know, like I said, we was going to get something. You know, we haven't really put our all the thoughts to it of what we was gonna get yet. But I personally want to see what you was getting. That way we don't, you know, do.
Okay. Well, she likes money, man. You can, you know, give her some cash, or, you know, Starbucks card, or something from McDonald's. Something, you know, it don't have to be too big. She don't. You don't have to. You know, she's not that materialistic.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this though, D. Do you know what her size is?
Do I know what her size is?
Yeah, like clothing. You know, do you know what size she wear?
Yeah, I know what size. She's my wife, man. What, I think this is kind of like I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable with this, man.
Do you think? You know, I don't mean to make you uncomfortable, bro. Let me ask you this here: Do you think she'll like? Do she like stuff from Victoria's Secret?
Whoa. Hold up, man. Stop right there. The you talking about?
What? No, I like I say, I want
to what's your name again, man?
My name's Chris. Like I said earlier, my name's Chris.
How long you been with the company?
I only been there 6 months. You know, but like I said, I think I saw you at one of the happy hours. I saw, maybe you just don't remember who I am, though.
No, man. But you way out of line talking this about her size, and I'm not comfortable with this at all, man. You know. Okay. Right. You way out of line.
Right, but what you didn't answer my question was do you think she liked Victoria's Secret? That's what I'm asking.
I ain't gonna answer your question. What the you talking about?
Okay. What's the language, brother? What's wrong? We brothers, you know.
We ain't no brothers. You a fool. What do you get off asking me about my wife's clothes? And
okay. Okay, all right. I understand you want to talk with her tonight.
Okay, what?
All I'm saying is, do you think she gonna like the Victoria's Secret?
I don't give a. Hey, man, shut the up with that. Do you know how long we've been together? I've known this woman since high school. Don't come to me with that.
Okay. So I was just trying to get a.
What time do you guys get off? I'm coming down.
I leave the office at 5:30, but I was gonna leave early.
I'll be right. Hey, we can talk about this face to face.
Hey, listen. I'm trying to get.
Listen, what? I ain't gotta listen to.
I'm trying to get Sharon a panty and bra set, man. Okay.
hey, you ain't buying my wife's and she wouldn't even accept it anyway.
Okay.
Hey, man, how you get this number? How you get this number? I know she didn't give you this.
Let me tell you how, Darren. I got it from your wife, Sharon, because guess who I am? I am nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Sharon got me to prank phone call you.
What?
Darren, this is Tommy, man. This is nephew Tommy, brother.
Man, this is some bullshit. This is some straight up bullshit. Hey, man, you ain't right, man. You need to stop with people, because somebody might be waiting for you after work one day, man. That's totally wrong. You ever heard of karma?
I heard of
somebody
karma.
Gonna play a prank on your one day. Your uncle is right. Somebody's gonna whoop your It's just a matter of time.
Oh, man. All right, Darren. Before I get my ass whooped, will you please tell the people what is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Show.
Remember I told y'all Monday, I said I'm trying to raise the level of stupidity. Started with Monday and just climaxed it out by the end of the week. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that?
It's been ignorant all week though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know what to talk about. Climaxed it. What is that? Yeah. You already up there.
Okay, well, that takes me where I'm going Saturday, baby. I'm already talking about the Keswick, baby, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What you talking about, Junior? What you talking about? My stupidity has to rise and get me to the level of where I'm trying to be. Come on, somebody. Prank praising time. It is prank praising time in the building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes, I hope this couple comes to your show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why would he be upset that I'm trying to get the woman something? I mean, I'm getting her something. That's the more the merrier, don't you think? I don't.
That's
right. Oh, you're encouraging him now, Uncle?
Yeah,
that's what I'm
right. That's right.
My uncle with me. That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm with you the other day.
I'm with you till he come.
What a caller the other day said you were jealous of your nephew.
I know that calling. He's so.
Stupidity.
And especially when a dude try to start something. It just really, it almost irked me to see a man seem to me like you jealous of Tommy. The picture gonna change. It should change. Mm-hmm. I expect
You're doing
it to
it
change.
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what do you do for a damn living? That's really the question. Oh boy, I want his old jealous behind it. Call me live. Seemed to me like, the picture changed. See, but you know what it is, man? There's a lot of people who actually think that, I'm going to win my event.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
See, this ain't a game. This a contest. And in my division, I already have blue ribbons.
You're winning.
Uh-huh. See, I ain't into who got the biggest pumpkin at the fair contest. I might lose that.
Ooh, you scared me.
But if I'm in the who got the best Steve Harvey contest, I'm going to win that every time.
Yeah. Your only competition is you.
The blue ribbon goes to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
nephew got his. That's right,
I'm
nephew.
Gonna be the best nephew in the world.
What? He got 7 years on TV. He got a show going in the syndication.
Right.
Yes. Winning.
Thank you, guys. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is we have nothing in common with her. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know. This one right here could be yours. Mm-hmm.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject, we have nothing in common with her. Dear Steve and Shirley, in our friends group, there are 3 married couples that hang out together. My brother-in-law got divorced 2 years ago, and he felt awkward being the only single person in the group, so he stopped hanging with us. We are planning to go on our annual summer trip to the Cayman Islands in June, and we've invited my brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law brought his new chick, as in chickadee or baby bird, to our house so my husband and I could meet her. He's 42 and she's 28. But her age isn't the issue. It's her bird brain that's the problem. She even sounds like a little bird after a while. She had no stance on racial injustice, the upcoming presidential race, or inflation. She said that none of that affects her because she doesn't watch the news and she does all of her shopping online. My husband and I were trying not to laugh, and my brother-in-law was making faces at us, trying to get us to stop clowning. She's a pretty girl, and she knew a lot about clip-ons for curly hair and a Rotel dip recipe she saw on TikTok, but that is about it. It's obvious why my brother-in-law is dating this woman. And a few days after their visit, my husband sent a group text to our married couples group telling everyone that his brother would be joining us on our trip. I was pissed, so I responded to let the group know that my brother-in-law's new chick will be coming with him. I know my girls, and we do not have anything at all in common with this young'un. The other wives don't want this unmarried woman in the house. Why do we have to entertain a woman that isn't going to be around long? My husband knows how I feel, but he won't tell his brother that she's not welcome. Should I tell his brother? What is all this judgment and this ridicule of this young woman about? I mean, is this a vacation or is this a test, some sort of final exam? You just met this woman. Give her a break. She doesn't know any of this, okay? She doesn't have to know all the stuff that's going on just to go on a trip with you guys. Now, admittedly, maybe she should be aware of what's going on in the world, but she's got Instagram. She knows what she needs to know at her age, I guess. She says she doesn't watch the news. A lot of people don't watch the news. And anyway, this is not a requirement to go on a vacation. You're supposed to be having fun. I think you guys are a tough crowd. You need to loosen up a bit. I mean, she's not dating you. She's dating your brother-in-law. You've already gossiped about her with the other ladies on the trip. You don't have to entertain her. She's dating your brother-in-law, so he'll make sure she has a good time, okay? That's not your job anyway. We all know the real reason you don't want her there. It's what you said. You don't want this unmarried younger woman around your husbands. That's it in a nutshell. You and your girlfriend sound like a bunch of old busybodies, bitter busybodies. I say stop hating, give this young woman a chance, and make her feel welcome. What is wrong with that? What you guys are doing is mean, trying to uninvite her. I mean, where are your manners? Why would you treat a guest this way? You need to stay out of your brother-in-law's business and be gracious to him and his girl, unless they give you a reason to act otherwise. Go and enjoy your trip. Leave them alone. Steve?
We have nothing in common with her. He do.
Right.
He do. I agreed with everything Shirley said. So it's going to be hard for me to find an angle here, but I'll try. Okay? In our friends group, there are 3 married couples that hang out together. Your brother-in-law got divorced. That's your husband's brother. He felt awkward being the only single person in the group, so he stopped hanging with him. There you go. Ain't no problem. He don't want to be the 7th wheel. 6th wheel, whatever it is. We were planning to go on our annual summer trip to Cayman Islands in June. Okay. We've invited my brother-in-law, so my brother-in-law brought his new chick. Now, you invited this man, but now he don't want to go on the trip. Everybody got somebody. I done been to the Caymans. Ain't nobody over there to meet, I'm telling you. This ain't Brazil.
Wow.
Now, he could have went to Brazil by himself and been just fine. There ain't nobody to meet in the Caymans. Beautiful place. I strongly suggest the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. It is wonderful. They got a 9-hole golf course that you can walk to every day and just play it twice. That'll get your 18s. It's very challenging. It's hard to play because golf is hard to me anyway. So now, it ain't nobody over there, so he won't take somebody. Y'all invited him on the summer trip. So your brother-in-law brought his new chick as a chickadee or a baby bird to our house so my husband and I could meet her. He's 42, she 28. That's 14 years. That ain't bad. She 28, she grown. He 42. But her age isn't the issue. It's her bird brain that's the problem. She even sounds like a little bird after a while. That ain't the problem. That little 28-year-old thing, fine as hell. Flat stomach. Oh,
Snatch
Lord, they ain't had no kids yet. Skin smooth. Body banging.
Say that again.
Body banging. Now you trying to put it on her brain. Oh, it start with a B, but it ain't the brain. It's her body. Her butt.
All right. Hold that thought, Steve. Her body.
Beauty and her booty.
Hold it right there. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. The subject, we have nothing in common with her. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, we have nothing in common with her. Nothing.
This woman, they got a friend group of 3 married couples hang out together. Your brother-in-law, he got divorced a couple years ago, so he felt awkward being the only single person, so he quit hanging out. So you all are planning to go on y'all's annual trip to the Cayman Islands in June, and we've invited my brother-in-law. Y'all invited him. So now your brother-in-law bought his new chick, as in chickadee or bird baby, to our house so my husband and I could meet her. We going on the trip, just want you to get to know her, because she coming. He 42, she 28. But her age ain't the issue. It's her bird brain that's the problem. She even sounds like a little bird after a while. Oh, it ain't got nothing to do with her brain. It's that body. That little girl banging, man. That little girl strong. She's standing up in there, shoulders back, arching her back, shoulders back. It ain't the brain, it's the body.
All right.
It's them legs. It's when she crossed her legs. She got pretty feet, flat stomach, and that body banging. Lord have mercy. Now you gonna put it on brain. She has no stance on racial issues. She could be from an interracial family. You never know. Then you said she has no stance on racial injustice, the upcoming presidential race, or inflation. I don't have no opinion on inflation, my damn self, nor have I ever. What inflation got to do with me? It costs what it costs. They done put this percentage on it. If you don't want it, you can't get it. You got to buy it. So I don't care nothing about it. And then the upcoming presidential election, what difference it make? It's going to be Donald Trump against Biden, which I want to talk about. Yeah, she said that none of that affects her because she doesn't watch the news and she does all of her shopping online.
Yes.
See right there, that's this new generation. That's where they at. They don't get their news from CNN like you. My husband and I were trying not to laugh, and my brother-in-law was making faces at us, trying to get us to stop clowning. Then here she goes. She's a pretty girl. Oh, I know. She fine as hell. I know. This little girl right here, strong. She's strong. And she knew a lot about clip-ins for curly hair and Rotel dip recipe she saw on TikTok. But that's about it. Okay. It's obvious my brother-in-law is dating this woman. It's obvious why my brother-in-law is dating this woman. Okay. I know that. Yeah. Okay. So what? That's why he dating her. Now y'all ask him on the trip, and this is who he bringing. A few days after their visit, my husband sent a group text to our married couples group telling everybody that his brother would be joining us on the trip. This is his brother. I was pissed. Why you pissed? Because he bringing her? Y'all gonna be out the beach? She gonna be on that beach with that body. She gonna be in that beach with her bathing suit on. Her little fine hair with them little clip-ins, all that curly hair. You know your husband's gonna be going, damn. Damn.
What, Steve? What?
Damn. Every time she come out, they're going to be hitting each other. Look at this. That's what the real problem is. Mm-hmm. And so I responded to let the group that my brother-in-law's new chick will be coming with him. I know my girl, and we don't have anything at all in common with this youngin'. Okay, you might not. So the other wives don't want this unmarried woman in the house. She not coming to your house. The unmarried woman, wasn't y'all the chick at one point? Wasn't y'all just dating y'all's husband at one point? Now why all of a sudden the requirement is to already be married? Y'all know what y'all got to do to get married. Quit playing this game. Mistreating this young girl. Do we have to entertain a woman that isn't going to be around long? You don't know that. My husband knows how we feel, but he won't tell his brother she's not welcome. Why she not welcome? Should I tell his brother? You're going to mess up your relationship with your husband. You don't go to your husband's brother to straighten him out about a damn thing. Now, let me explain something to you. You don't own Cancun. You don't own the Caymans. You don't own the Caymans. This ain't your trip. Your trip is you and your husband's portion of it. The girl is going to be sleeping in his room. And Lord have mercy. What's going to be going on over there?
The noise.
Come on, Steve.
The look that y'all's husband's going to see on his face going to explain it all.
Happiness.
Little birdie fine as hell. Mm-hmm. Little birdie got all y'all beat. Y'all don't want the competition. Oh, she might not know nothing, but she damn sure look like something. That's what the problem is.
That's right.
I hope she come. I hope y'all throw up. Get them heavy ass wraps out. Get all them moo-moo gowns out.
Post your comments on
try to get you some heels. Get some extra baby oil and get your ass in that gym before you get here. Cause baby girl coming.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast.
Better get on
demand.
Noonan.
Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is that time. It is time for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Here we go. Every year, Shirley, it's that time. The NFL draft starts tonight. I know we gonna mess it up like we always do.
Hey, man, ain't y'all got the second pick?
We got the second pick.
Don't worry about us.
Yeah, we gonna pick?
We ain't got no damn body. We got Deshaun Watson. We ain't got no damn pick. We ain't gonna be picking till next 3 Easters.
Easter. Man, it just make us nervous with the number 2 pick time, man. Should we get a quarterback time? We need a quarterback.
Yeah, we need a quarterback.
But now they talk about the Texans may take, Will Anderson, linebacker out of Alabama. We might get him. But we ain't gonna mess it up. We don't never pick nobody we're supposed to get. Yeah, we can't say his name.
Wait, what's his name?
What's his name?
Who is Will Anderson? Who is that?
Well, first of all, it's Will Anderson.
That's A.
He's probably the top defensive player in the draft.
Yeah.
But now,
we gonna score?
Y'all not.
See
who y'all need to pick is Richardson.
Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
That's everybody's sleeping on this kid. They got him the number 4 quarterback going. They done picked that white boy out of
Kentucky.
Yeah. His ass finna get right on in line with Zach Wilson and that damn ignorant ass, that Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, go get right on over there.
Right on over there with him. They gonna sleep on that boy, and that boy Richardson gonna be something special, man.
Man, he run a 4.3, a 4.4 40.
He's an athlete. Y'all need a football player over there.
Yeah, we do, Unc. I mean, what about C.J. Stroud, Unc, out of Ohio State? You think
he's really, really good?
Okay, okay.
Oh, well, that's all that.
Well, let me ask you about this, Unc. Then what about Bryce Young in Alabama? Could we use him?
He's cute too.
Yeah, but he gonna be gone though.
Okay.
Bryce Young, he gone number 1.
Number 1.
Okay. Yeah, cause we 'gonna mess it up. I know we gonna draft somebody.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna mess it up because y'all draft like Cleveland.
Yeah, we gonna draft somebody named Jason McAfee out of Torrance University. Ain't never heard of his ass. We don't know who this
or
is.
the school.
Or the school or nothing. He ain't got no film on ESPN. He ain't never played a televised game. We ain't never seen him. And he number 2. Oh, okay,
how many good picks we got, Junior, after number 2?
Oh man, we got 2 picks in the first
Texans.
round.
Yeah, but y'all got 2 picks.
Yeah, we got it. Cause we'll see what happened though. We just gonna find out. We may not.
What y'all need to do, but he ain't gonna come, so we can stop all that.
What?
Y'all need to go up there and get Lamar.
Yeah,
it's too late.
Yeah,
Lamar gonna sign.
And then take that pick and get you a left tackle.
We need all of that. We're going to see what happens, though. I'm excited. We're just going to see. I know we're going to mess it up, though. That's what we're going to do.
We ain't even going to draft nobody this year, so I really can't.
Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, someone on social media, Steve, needs some advice. I don't want my husband to work from home. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lavetta on Facebook writes, my job let me go fully remote in 2020 and it's worked out pretty well. I had an infant at home at the time and it's allowed us to avoid paying for childcare. Over the last couple of years, I've gotten into a groove and am able to get my work done, spend time with my daughter and take care of the house. Well, now my husband has an opportunity to work from home and he wants to do it, but I really don't want him to. I feel like having him at home all day is going to throw my whole system into chaos and I don't even know how to approach talking to him out of working from home. Do you have any advice for me? This is from Lavetta, Steve. She needs some advice. Help.
I can't help you. I have no suggestions whatsoever. Yeah, really? It's going to throw you off, but now he has an opportunity to work from home. Who wants to go to work when you can already be at work? Who?
Like us. Ta-da!
Like us.
Anybody. So, and then he watching you make a success of it. Now he got the same opportunity. It may afford you even more time because now you might be able to split up the child keeping portion of it and actually get away a little bit during the day. So it could be an advantage. I have no suggestions for you. Good luck. Next question, Shirley. Yeah, good luck, baby.
Well,
yeah.
All right.
Chief Love Officer don't know everything. Go ahead, Shirley.
All right, Steve. This one's from Dominic on Steve Harvey FM. Dominic says, at long last, my wife and I had made plans to go on a vacation, but there's now a downside. Somehow, my wife got guilted into inviting her sister along, who gave birth to a baby girl 6 months ago and has been complaining because she hasn't gotten to go anywhere for a year and a half. How do I get to my wife to rescind that invite?
Once
bring
again,
the baby with him?
Yeah, once again.
If the baby ain't coming, just let the sister come.
Right.
Dog. Go find you a cigar lounge over there. Now, if the baby coming, to the hell no. Cancel the trip, dog.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be hell.
That's it.
The flight with the baby, the carriage, you can't go to dinner, all this here.
Yeah.
That's why I said the flight. So,
okay.
I mean, look, cancel the trip, dog. Now, if the baby ain't coming, then go on vacation, have a couple of dinners with your wife alone, invite the sister to a couple of dinners, and then find yourself a cigar bar, go out on that beach, smoke one, let them walk and talk and be sisters, give them some sister time, and bro, that's it. But you can make the best of it. It's her sister that's coming. So yeah, they're going to want to talk a lot, but then they give you some time for some me time. Unless you just like being stuck up under your wife all the damn time. You stupid.
What?
Yeah, you stupid.
You didn't really mean to say that, did you?
I meant every word of it from the breath of my soul. Dog, everybody needs some me time. I don't care who you are. I don't know how much you love nobody. Mm-hmm. It's good to be able to go do, man, your sister, your mom, your wife gonna take her sisters to the spa. Yeah, man, let them go. While they're at the spa, get yourself a cigar, go sit at the pool. Put your glasses on. Enjoy the scenery.
Yeah.
A lot of scenery around the pool.
Yeah.
But if the baby is coming, he gonna be the babysitter.
Man, they gonna go to the spa and have you with that little baby. It ain't no way in the hell.
Cancel.
If the baby coming, cancel, dog.
Cancel.
Everything. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's going to be a lot. A baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's 6-month-old baby. That's what makes me think the baby is coming.
6-month-old baby. That baby teething. Oh, wait.
That baby coming.
That baby teething too. It gonna be hollering the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's the origin?
For the big baby orange gel.
You can't put no orange gel in baby.
All right, guys. Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here's some good news for a change about gun control. The state of Washington's Democratic Governor Jay Inslee on Tuesday signed 3 gun regulation bills into law, including one that bans the making, purchase, and importation of assault weapons. While surrounded by the families of shooting victims, Governor Inslee said no one needs an AR-15 to protect your family.
True.
No one, okay? Yep. You only needed to kill other families. Other bills passed require safety training for gun users as well as a 10-day waiting period to purchase a gun. And we hope other states will follow Washington's lead. Yes. It's about time someone did something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Finally.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Get on that.
Yeah, no one needs
everybody
an
can get
AR-15.
on that bandwagon.
That's
we good,
right.
Man.
Yeah. Saving lives. That's what it's about. Yeah.
And it's it's not just thoughts and prayers. Here's the governor, here's a Democratic leader who's trying to make a change, who's doing action.
Put his words into actions. Absolutely.
And
not just talking. Yeah.
Yes. We wish other states will follow lead. And
absolutely.
How many people have to die for you all to do something?
Something. You got to do something.
You got to do something.
Yeah. So
it's not working. It's not working what we're doing.
What you're not doing is not working. What you're not doing is not working.
Obvious. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you to Democratic Governor Jay Inslee. This just happened on Tuesday. All right. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather, guys? Would you rather stub your baby toe once a week, or would you rather just lose a thumb? Stub your baby toe once a week or lose a thumb?
We just got to keep stubbing the hell out of it. I'm not losing no limb. No.
I'm going to go and deal with this toe. I'm going to wear some boots.
Put some
you don't
tape
want to
on
lose
it.
your thumb. Some steel toe boots.
Tomorrow, this bad boy going to have so much padding on it.
You gonna wrap it up? You gonna wrap that baby toe up?
Yeah, we'll take that baby toe off, but we're not taking that thumb.
You'll be unbalanced.
I'll work through that. I'll go sit down somewhere.
Get a cane.
Yeah, but you done button your last shirt. You take that thumb off.
All right. Would you rather be?
And I'm gonna tell you something else too, boy.
So you button your last shirt.
Man gonna have a real problem going to the bathroom without that thumb. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Would you rather be bitten by 10 mosquitoes or stung by 5 bees?
Oh, the mosquitoes.
The mosquitoes.
Show.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I'm
been
fishing,
stung
I
by no
get
bee?
bit by 10 mosquitoes. Yeah, you get stung. No sun.
Bee
That
sting?
stinging ain't no joke.
Oh, okay. That was easy. Would you rather drink a gallon of milk within an hour or eat 2 jars of pickles within an hour?
Give me
milk
2
or
jars of pickles.
Yeah, them pickles.
Pickles.
Nah,
No
I ain't
dairy.
pickles.
Steve?
No dairy.
That much milk?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, a gallon.
No, I'm gonna drink that milk.
You gonna drink milk?
Yeah, I'm gonna give me that damn milk. I ain't trying to choke these pickles down. You don't even understand what's gonna happen.
I'm
2
eating
jars of
pickles.
pickles.
Drink the juice out the pickle juice.
Yeah, okay.
I love pickles, dill especially. Yeah.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I drink this milk. I'm telling you, we go.
Yeah, I ain't supposed to be having dairy either, boy. I ain't finna eat these 2 jars of damn pickles. I don't think y'all understand what that is. That's a lot of acidic going down your throat, dog.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand what them pickles gonna do to you.
But the
Your
milk
system gonna be jacked up.
All right. Would you rather have a permanent splinter under your big toe, your big toenail, or would you rather have a permanent paper cut on your finger? So a splinter under your toenail.
No, you can give me that damn paper cut.
Paper cut. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
You're not going to understand that splinter under your toenail. No.
Yeah.
No.
We got to get these tweezers. We got to get that out of
here.
How you gonna get that?
You talking about a bad foot now?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Would you rather have someone tell you the brutal truth or have them lie to you to protect your feelings?
Oh, yeah. Come on with that lie. Yeah.
Lie to me.
Yeah, because I'm going to lie to you, so. I don't even
But you don't want the truth. The truth serves no purpose in your life.
I don't even. It's overrated.
The truth matters.
Overrated.
Truth matters.
It really does.
Lie
I don't
to
get
me
it.
and spare my feelings.
Because I'm going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you all night. I was thinking about you all night.
Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it's our last break of the day, and we'll get some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are with just one more thing in your closing remarks. What you have for us today, sir?
Today, I want to share something inspirational to all of you again. I want you all to understand something. It's not that I know everything, because I don't. But I have been through quite a bit. My life has been a walking testimonial, if I'm allowed to say that. I am a walking testimony of the power of prayer, what prayer can do to change a person. I am a walking testament of what grace and mercy is, because God has forgiven me thousands of times. He has poured into my life above and beyond anything that I ever really imagined I'd have. You know, it amazes me when people say, I always knew I'd be here. I can't say that, because how can I say I always knew I'd be here when I didn't even know here existed? I had imagined some things, but I am beyond what I was capable of imagining back as a child. What? How would I know any of this? And so what I want to talk to you all about is a couple of things that it takes to become successful. And if you're willing to do a couple of things, you can be successful. One of the things is first things first. The Bible says a man without a dream or vision shall perish. So first thing, you got to want something. You got to have some dreams. But after you have these dreams, you have to convert the dream into goals. The only way to convert a dream into a goal is to start planning how to make the dream come true, and then start taking the necessary steps towards the goal, which can still be your dream. Now, here's a cool thing about taking that step in the right direction towards your dreams. Your dreams can change, which means the goal will change. And your dream will change along the way, because you're going to get exposed and see some things that you didn't even know existed before. And you'll add that to the vision board. And then you'll make that a new goal. It's just going to be a lot of that. And so what you have to do is you have to keep on pushing. You have to keep pressing forward, because all of that is going to change. Trust me, it will. So you got to convert the dreams into goals. That's simply making those dreams have a plan of action. The next thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to be willing to give up some free time. You got to get rid of free time. Time is something you can never get back. And free time often is wasted time. I'm not saying you can't have no free time, because everybody needs some free time. But you got to limit the free time until you get to where you're going. See, when you see a person who's wealthy taking some time off, they've accumulated some stuff where they can take some time off. But if you check to check, you ain't got that. You don't have that. See, wealthy people accumulate time and wealth so they have a reserve. So when they out of work for 5-8 weeks, They still got income coming. They still got money being made. But for those of you that's on the hustle and the grind, you got to cut into some of that free time. Take some of that free time and turn it into productive time. See, it's PT time. See, FT is free time, but PT is productive time. And you've got to swap those two out so you can take advantage of your times in the day. People ask me all the time, man, how you do all that you be doing? I got the same 24 everybody else got. I've just decided to remove some of the free time and replace it with productive time. And then here's the deal. I spend all my time building my dreams, so when I get some time, I can live my dreams. Do you understand me? That's the exchange that you have to be willing to make, y'all. Success is not going to walk up to the door and just present itself in a basket, ring the doorbell and walk off, and you open it up and there it is. The mailman don't drop it off. It's a grind and a hustle. I say it all the time. The dream is absolutely free. The hustle is sold separately. I'm on the hustle, man. I invite you to get on the hustle. And folks, you can do it. You can do it, man. If you swap out some of this free time for productive time, if you take all this stuff you dream, nothing comes to a dreamer but some more dreams. Eventually, you got to swap those dreams out and replace the dreams with goals. If you're dreaming of a big house, you got to make the goal a big house. If you're dreaming of owning a business one day, you got to make that owning a business a goal. It's got to be a necessity. You got to want to be successful like you want nothing else. You got to want it. You got to drink it. You breathe it. You got to dream it. You got to live it. You got to eat it. You got to taste it. You got to want it. You got to get funky to get it. You got to get funky to get it, man. You got to have a lot of dog in you. So if you want to be successful, convert those dreams into goals. Keep on dreaming and just keep converting them into more goals. Take some of that free time, get rid of it, and turn it into productive time. You can change the course of your life. That's the true statement.
All right, Steve.
All right.
I like it.
Dropping knowledge.